Hey guys, welcome back to SimCity Freestyle here, and we are overlooking Columbus Circle with the beautiful sunrise over there in the distance again. And as you can see, I actually redid the Columbus Circle roundabout because of I felt like the one from the stream I was kind of like under pressure. Everybody's watching me doing this roundabout for the first time. I never really do roundabouts, so I decided to redo it, clean it up a bit, and also make it have the obelisk in the middle of the Columbus Circle, because there's like this some kind of a structure in the middle of the Columbus Circle, and I felt like the Washington D.C. monument fits it perfectly. And so yeah, here we go. I basically, why I made it this complex is that the real roundabout from Udon, you cannot pave on it, you can't zone on it, so I had to make another roundabout around it using the regular street, using the round tool, so I can zone some buildings around it, because there's like some buildings around the Columbus Circle in New York City, like the Time Warner Center, which sits right in front of the circle here, and we also have Central Park over here. And I also developed that as well. I didn't really do much. I kind of just let the skyscrapers grow while I was just sitting here waiting, just let the city run, do its own thing here. And one of the things that I need to change in this episode is that I need to add in the freeways, which is the Lincoln Highway over here on the left side of the map, and then we'll have the FDR Drive run along the coast. But yeah, this is pretty much the final result of Columbus Circle here. I mean, there's a lot of roads. Yeah, I mean, let's just pretend like this inner street here is not really a street. It's just, think of it kind of like a paved path, because you need a road to put this monument in there, and I don't think there's not really a structure in SimCity, like a park-wise. I mean, like, there's this, but that's too big for this. I mean, I could have put this too, but then it makes the circle even larger. But I needed some kind of building that looks like an obelisk and put in the Columbus Circle. Okay, so I also developed this area, and I also put the windmill, because this is New Amsterdam. Originally, New York was Amsterdam, New Amsterdam. And I also put some more parks over here. And there's a lot of low wealth over here. I'm thinking of changing the demographics around. I kind of want medium and high wealth around Central Park, obviously. And I guess I'll keep some of these low wealth people near the coast here, because this coast is going to be kind of like industrial. Because I kind of like need some more freight in the region, but also it seems a little bit more realistic to have like some ports there instead of just. But yeah, I'm gonna put some ferries down. Okay, let me delete some of these roads here first. Let's set the boundary of where we're gonna build. Okay, too much crime. Yeah, we really do need to fix that. I kind of just let the city running and not do some of the touch-ups until I start recording. Okay. Now let's throw down some of these ferry terminals. I think that's good. I'm going to max out on ferry terminals, because New York does have a lot of ferry terminals. Okay, so 4 is what we can do. And we can just have this road like, oh. Then I'll run this road along the coast. Oh, I accidentally pressed the wrong button there. Okay. I think that looks good. Let me see if I could put some industrial. I mean, I think they should be able to fit there. But but let me put some parks as, like, kind of like what I did before, as always. Put some parks. Oh, I can't put parks there. That sucks. Let me see if I can put a park and ride at least. Okay, I can put a park and ride in those. Actually, I'm not gonna put a park there because it'll raise the land value and kind of ruin the industrial look. I'll put like the bus terminal down here as well. And then we're gonna have the highway run along that, basically like how I did in other cities. Let's see if this industrial will develop. I don't think it'll develop though, but we can try to see the measurements of that. Okay, yeah. This is about the low density size of a building. Okay, yeah, it did grow. That's good then. Okay, I think I'm gonna back all of this up. Some major construction over here. And then eventually I'm going to be making another roundabout, because there's like another roundabout on this corner of Central Park. If you were to look at it from this way, like this is Lower Manhattan from this side, if you were to look from that way. Yeah, Columbus Circle is really, it's like just as big as Central Park. A little unrealistic, but like scale-wise, but if I had a completely flat plot, I would have made the Central Park and the other plot over there, but I wanted that to be Midtown. But, yeah. Alright. So, let's see. Let's just make a basic freeway system for now. I don't want to do too much right now because I kind of want to develop the other parts of town in this episode. Oops. I think the curve tool's not right for this. Alright. Then I should actually delete this. Because I should put the regional freeway there. Okay, that looks good. Now let's do this stuff. We'll have this road here and then another road there. And delete some of this so I could have room for the transition. I wonder if I can move it up a little bit. Oh, whoa. Whoa, pardon me about that. Whoa. Okay, that's a little bit too close. Alright, that's good. Now, let's make the other parallel road in the opposite direction. Actually, I should make it a little bit closer to this one. Oh. Should do something like that. Okay, good. Now make that transition. So now we have like almost mirrored or perfect freeway slope there. And this will be a little bit closer in so we can have some space for like a ramp or something. I'm gonna delete that chunk so I could like make some space for this. Alright. There we go, and then I'll make the parallel one here. Okay. This is gonna have to work somehow. There we go. And this might be a problem actually. I don't know how I'm gonna actually get this up there. So I mean, I could make it a tunnel and burrow through like that. Yeah, let's actually do that. Let's make it a tunnel. thing is like, or we could do that. I mean, I suppose I kind of like don't really. I like tunnels, but I kind of like to see the road, just so I could see traffic moving through it. You know what I mean? Like that. Yeah, looks good. Oh, well, that's a little funky, but it's not. At least it's like perfectly funky, I guess you could say. Not like perfect, but doesn't look bad. Like jagged and stuff like that. So let's do this here, and then connect this to the regional road over there, and then I'm gonna have to connect it with the regular roads. Road grade too steep, okay. Road grade too steep. Okay. Let's see if we can push it up again. Whoops. Whoa, I thought I was using the regional freeway there. Let's leave these. Dang, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be. It's a little... It has its own agenda over there, where it just doesn't want to do what it wants to do, or what I want to do. Okay, so now let's make the transition here. I think I actually pulled it back too far. What is this? Okay, okay, never mind. It actually works. I just have to tap the N key. But that looks... Maybe I want to see if I can actually level it, but this may be bad. I may have to repave that whole thing again, but I just want to see if it'll work. Okay, so that does not work. Works to a degree. I don't think this has like the absolute properties as a regular road, where it cannot dig through if you were to use this like as a digging tool. I think that's... No, that's not connected. It doesn't look connected. Okay, yeah, let's just do this whole thing over again. I wonder if I can make it actually kind of... I'm still like experimenting with some of these building techniques here. Oh yeah, that looks good. Because I didn't really do a lot of these things in during the testing age, but that looks nice. It actually keeps it leveled. Alright, so there we have it. Now let's move on to... Well, let's connect this one actually. Whoops. And then connect that regional road to the freeway. Don't want to make it too close to the default freeway there. But to make this useful, we have to make some ramps. So let's make some ramps over here, I think. I'm gonna do one over here. Then do transition. Whoops. I think I'm going to make the ramp go all the way over here. Because I want to like use this intersection from the ferry terminal. That's why I want to like make it go all the way that far. And then we'll have another ramp. I don't know if I'm going to have any kind of like it sprouts inward. I don't think so. I'm just going to keep it like this because we already consumed up a lot of land from Central Park and the hills, the you know, the geology of the map. Whoops. Road grade too steep. Okay, that's good. And then we'll have now we just have to connect the other side. Where is that road? The regular road. Okay, here we go. I don't know how I'm gonna actually get this road over there. I mean, I guess I could make a bridge, but I don't think that's enough length to really make a bridge. Like, enough space we can see. No, it does not work out. So I'm gonna have to find out what I'm gonna do with that later. Well, let's work on the other ramps over here. I think I'm gonna sneeze again. Don't you just hate that feeling where you just have like this really annoying itch in your nose? Not really itch, but it's just like you can feel the tingling sensation of the sneeze oncoming. Okay, that is not working out. Why does this always do that? Is this always like this is like a lot more common now with this steep problem. Road grade too steep. Okay, so if I just do it like that, then bring it down. Use transition. Regular road. Okay, now let's repeat that. Okay, that was fast. Now let's reconnect these roads over here. This actually might be a bad idea to put that there. I think I'm gonna cut this and just have it run across, like, or I could just leave it like that and just. Then again, we have another problem over here. How about I just delete that in general? Go down there and then. No, that won't work out. Whoops. And that looks good. And they're already using that freeway system. So now people don't have to be constricted to just using one connection point. And this will be, again, like, this will just be a giant grid because that's how New York really is. I mean, it's just what is there is to it, like, you know. It's no fancy triangles or circles. So much a commercial here. Zone this area as well. Now I actually need to find some space to put some industrial here, because like, what area do I really want? I actually want to make like the elevated train tracks here. I want to make kind of like what it happens in like the upper, like near towards Harlem area. Basically is like you have like two one-way roads run along, say like, I guess this looks fair, so we can have, I'm trying to really basically do this, and then we have where is it? Okay, had a brain fart there. I was like, what? Thing is, well, okay, yeah, we can just leave it like that, and then we have another road running the opposite direction of it. Let me see if I can get the measurements right. That looks yeah, that looks close. Alright, so now let's pull that up, and then we'll have a ramp. Or not a ramp, but a station, say, like, I need to unpause the game. I hate this, trying to, like, look for snap points to really make that work. So let's put a station here, actually. And, oh, whoa. That's okay. And then it's going to, like, sink over here into the ground here. Too much crime. Yeah, we gotta fix a lot of that, because there's just so much crime coming from my industrial city. But I don't want to focus on the infrastructure or just the look of the city first. Alright, so now we have two stations there, and then we can have it like this. Well, not like that. That's a little. Probably move it up a little bit. Do the same with this side. That was a little weird. Just made like a small dip. Okay, these connections are a little funny. I don't know if that really looks cool to see if I could do better than that. Okay, that's just, I think I need more spacing between these stations here. This is a little ridiculous. Whoops, I accidentally did the road underneath it. Oh, never mind. I thought I did. Okay. What's wrong with YouTube today? I didn't have my coffee yet, that's why. Now we have this here. Let's use the curve tool for that. Say like right there. Then we could have this one go yeah, except the tracks are a little messed up because of the texturing, but that's fine. And then we could extend this over here, and then this is when it starts going into the ground. Well, this one will continue going up. Like this one will stay elevated. So we'll have only elevated tracks in this area only. Yeah, I wanted to put it like underneath, or didn't want to do this. I just want to put the station right there, but because like I needed a road, could have maybe done something like this, but then you know, need connection points for that. Whoops. Alright, we're gonna have to delete this diagonal road somehow, because this is gonna sink. Or how about we just, or it'll just sink right there. Let's do that. But we have kind of like a really tight space to work with. It'll be like, it'll be something like this. Oh, it doesn't really, yeah, it doesn't work. Or it doesn't look that correct. Does that look correct? Or... Huh. Oh yeah, I forgot. The subway mod, the transition, it kind of makes the, like, some points, like, disappear. Like, the transition and stuff like that. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. Oh, so it appeared. Okay, that's cool. But that might be a little too, that might be a close call there. Oops. Alright, so there we have it. We have this thing here, and the thing is, like, you know, this transition mod for the subway kind of makes the track, like, it's still operational, it just kind of like disappears. Kind of like with Udon, where you have some of the textures just disappear on intersection points. So this is going to have to be over here. Alright, so now it's going to go into the subway. And we could have, say, like... I'll pause it. Okay, there we go. I was trying to hunt for these plot points. Okay, I got the plot points for the streets now, but for some reason it doesn't want to pop over there. I think it's because the hospital's in the way. Yeah, as you can see, like, some of the texture there are just missing because I think it's just... You know, all this is missing now. But it's still operational. I mean, like, look at it. You can still see, like, trains go on it. What was the point of that, making a turn like that? Alright, so let's see what else we could do in this episode. Still need some more workers over there, worried about crime. So let's see, let's check out the crime. We got 23 crimes going on. Let's make a permanent stationary point for the police station. I don't want to like move this around too much. Or basically what I did in other cities is just make a whole bunch of smaller ones because they take up less land. And I felt like in a very dense city, it'll probably cover the city better. So we can do that. We could do that, something like... We can delete that. Delete that road too, and then we can put a police station in this small little pocket. Right there. And we can put the jail cells there. kind of weird though. I mean, like a thing like here in the middle of this neighborhood. And this is actually supposed to be the good neighborhood because, yeah, this is a little overkill here. Let's just remove that. And then we'll have another police station somewhere over this side, the north side. Say like, oh that looks, oh, yeah, that's a good spot. Put it right underneath this elevated rail. So that's a good idea. The sign down just because. Oh, never mind. I'm just going to delete the building. Okay, let's put that there. And we can just run this all the way through because, like, I don't think anything's going to grow there, anyways. And then we can destroy the precinct. Where is that precinct? Oh, it's right here. Yeah, unfortunately, you can only zone that far. And there's still a lot of traffic going on there. But this is not permanent, this area. I'm going to probably move the fire station around somewhere else. Let's just try to find a spot for this stuff so we don't have to worry about it later. The thing is, where though? Maybe you don't want to put on that side. Maybe we can put over this side. We could do like, well, look at all that traffic. It's cool. Roundabout. Let's pave this road here. Something like that. And let's see if there's space back here. Okay, there is space. I want to put like a building here. See if it can grow into a tall building. And then we can use these helicopter. Put the fire marshal there. We don't need. Well, you're depending on the fire helicopters anyway, so we don't really need those small trucks. We'll just use the fire marshal there. And we can fill up this small gap with a bunch of fire marshals, because I don't think I could zone there. Like, with the high density building wise. And let's see what else. We could possibly zone here, because I don't want to really conflict with this. Let's remove this building. These will grow into high density buildings. We demand education, so we're going to need education soon. Alright, let's delete this fire station and make a permanent hold for the hospital. I think the hospital works fine next to the park, so we can just move this over to this corner. Yeah, just move it over to the corner here, and then we could put like the emergency thing like on the park. I'm not sure. We could put a wellness center on the park grounds, I suppose. And then we could put this here because we can't zone anything there anyways. So, because it's like the region road. Diagnostics stuff there. And then we're going to have to make the Lincoln Highway over here. Let's see. Wait, what is that? Why is there a... What is that? What's causing that? Is it the intersection? Oh, it is the intersection. It's causing this rift in the... I wonder if I can go over it, like pave a road over it. Wow, it actually... Okay. So that's a problem then. Yeah, I wanted to make these, I actually wanted to make it... I spent like hours trying to connect these two small single land ramps, or ramp roads, into this inner circle, because for some reason the roundabout doesn't like having things built on the inside of the roundabout, only on the outside. So I wanted to connect with the monument, but unfortunately it made like this crazy intersection, and if I delete it, I'm in for another 2 hours or whatever trying to repave that intersection. Yes, I do have that kind of patience to like go through it and try to get that one small intersection there. Okay, now let's start on this Lincoln Highway. Unfortunately, there's going to be a bridge there because of that. Dang, how does a graphical glitch terraform through the thing like that? That's crazy. Now let's use this ramp. Well, this is actually going to take a while now, so I think we'll save that for another episode so we can have some more things to do in something like that. And let's just do some of these touch-ups here where we did our stuff, like say like here. No. Okay, so we can't put anything there, obviously. We can put a playground there and put this. Yeah, that's fine. I just want to fill up that gap with something. These small areas are just nothing you can really do about them except fill them up with like these really small parks. And I'm going to have to actually get some more landmarks in here so we can have like the hotel buildings pop up here. And so next episode I'm going to work on the next roundabout here and finish the Lincoln Highway over there. So this is looking good so far. So thank you guys for joining again in another episode of SimCity Freestyle. And we'll be back with another roundabout. Catch you guys later.